lovely grey sky. So much for spring. Sort of hoping the northwest picks up a little bit. Well, I hope the weather for the northwest picks up, because I can still race in these conditions, but it's not much fun to sit out there, and it's certainly going to affect the racing ability. Nothing beats, remember a couple of years back we used to always, whenever the weather was actually good for the northwest 200, we used to just sit out and have barbecues. So yeah, don't think this will be an overly long vlog, but northwest is round the corner. You've that to look forward to. I might do my big exhaust reveal with the Phantom and that at the northwest. Just wet and miserable weather out here, really. It's the way it's been ever since I finished all my coursework, and this is what the weather's been like since. So, raincoat's on. The only reason I'm even wearing my leathers with a raincoat on is because the girlfriend's on the back, and let her wear my textiles. But and it's not even just that it's wet and miserable, you know, it's actually cooled down a bit, but polish the bike and everything.
Cause you had a bad day, you're taking one down, you sing a sad song just
Dead cat in the middle of the road. Don't know if the camera will capture that, but that's a damn shame. Don't particularly like cats, but at the same time, that's someone's pet, you know. It's a peculiar law, isn't it? It's something like, if you run over a cat, you don't have to stop, but if you run over a dog, you have to stop and report it in. I'm pretty sure that's right. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments, but that's the way I was always told. You know, it's hard, like, you know, if the driver wasn't paying attention and ran over it, then, you know, it's the driver's fault. But at the same time, Jesus, I've seen animals dart across the road at the most worst possible moments in time. Like myself, I've had to swerve to avoid rabbits a few times. Now, I'm not talking swerve as in put myself in a danger, but, you know, swerve enough that I'll give them enough space to get out of the way. But, Jesus, I know you probably can't see a thing in that camera, but you're not missing much if the raindrops are covering up the screen, because it's just a wet and miserable route. And like I said, it's northwest coming up. Regardless if it's sun, hail or shine, I will be out in it unless they cancel it. I picked up a program there for 15 quid, to which Phantom, rightly so, called me a sucker for doing so, but at the same time it supports the event itself, so, you know, it's worth doing, I suppose. Plus it's a pretty good read, but at the end of the day it's a magazine, and for 15 quid I wasn't expecting to see many adverts in it, and yet half of the actual program itself is adverts. I mean, like, do you think that's right? Paying £15 for basically something that's the size of a, you know, a special edition magazine, and half the pages being adverts, you know. Give me your input on that. You can see that we Audi TT in front. Not a big fan of cars, but the Audis always look nice. Good front and back end to them. I nodded a wee bit late, I hope it doesn't feel annoyed.
Dear father, now I'm a man, 21 with about 21 plans, so plenty of grands. Back in the day I done many dumb scams. When I was a kid you said it wasn't shit, cause I went and hung around about 21 mans. You wasn't a fan, dropped in school cause I thought I was cool by adding the Q to 21 grams. But there's something you don't understand, you were raised in a different land.